Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Mary Jane. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So, anyways, let's get into it. Basketball Wife, Season 6, Episode 8. Let's go. It's Reggie, Tammy, and Jazz. And they're interviewing surrogates for, Tammy to have a baby for Reggie because he wants a baby. So the three choices of these women, they are not happy with. And Jazz is telling all types of lifetime stories, but there's some real life horror stories with surrogates. And I guess there's some good ones. So anyways, the three women that they interviewed, one was high, one wanted to move in, the other one was in a rock band. She's dating a few people, and plus she's dating a woman. Then the other one, she does light drugs. So anyways, none of them are living up to Tammy or Reggie standards. So they're all dismissed. So it is what it is. And so we get Shania. Shania meets up with Evelyn at the nail salon. And basically, Shania wanted to meet up with Evelyn to apologize to her about what happened in Palm Springs, not being professional, handling things very incorrectly with Christian. So Evelyn meets up with her, whatever, and Evelyn tells her opinion. Evelyn tells her that, she wasn't too happy with her behavior at Palm Springs. She was supposed to be there to empower and uplift Christian, but instead she had the girl crying in tears. And then on top of that, Evelyn was like, you also got down and dirty with, Christian's sister Asia, talking about the abortion, talking about the old hag comments, and just getting all in between Asia and Christian business. Like, you took it way too far. Okay, it's one thing to be unprofessional when you were giving Christian her makeover, but then to go overboard and then meet up with Asia and then help spread these rumors about Christian, which you told Jackie about. And then on top of that, when Jackie had her birthday party, Shania, the bootleg stylist, was like, oh yep, I heard Christian say this, I heard Christian say that. So Evelyn was just letting her know that she didn't appreciate all that other stuff, and it's just irresponsible, and it's not professional. And she didn't hire you to do that. She hired you to make the woman look beautiful. So when Christian comes out with her, she looks on point, and you didn't do your job. So I hope you didn't get paid. So anyways, Shania says, I'm sorry. I take full responsibility for my actions. I want to meet up with Christian. I want to talk to Christian and just apologize to her or whatever, and I'm going to have a barbecue and I'm going to invite all you ladies. Basically, Shania is making sure that she has a place on Basketball Wives, and she knows to let Evelyn spew whatever she needs to spew and say whatever she needs to say, and just say I'm sorry, because this is the thing on reality TV. Just say I'm sorry and everybody forgives you for your ill behavior. So anyways, Shania's having a cookout now. Her and Evelyn are cool. Evelyn got Shania on her side because, Jackie was warming up to Shania and had Shania all around town trying out wigs and stuff. So Evelyn was like, I need to get the biggest, the baddest, the ghettoest female on my side. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Evelyn did. She mended wounds and fences with Shania, because remember at the party when Shania walked into Jackie's party, Tammy said to Evelyn, there go your friend Shania, and then she goes, I ain't saying that ain't my friend. And then Tammy goes, I thought she was your bestie. She was like, well, bitch, hi, and she was like, I don't want to speak to her or whatever. So now now Evelyn is cool with her, but Evelyn was talking shit about Shania as well as Jackie was, as well as BJ was. But it's a big deal because Jackie did it, and she's coming after Jackie, which I don't care for Jackie at all. You can come for Jackie anytime you want to. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna say Jackie, it was talking about Shania, make this a big deal, but you was talking about her too. All of y'all were. So anyways, it is what it is. And so then you got Tammy. She meets up with her adopted niece, Hazel or whatever. I thought Tammy was going to ask Hazel to have a baby for her. I really did. I don't know if she's going to in the future ask her to have a baby, but it seems like she might. So anyway, we got Brandi and Malaysia. They meet up. They're walking down the street. Brandi looks dressed to death. Her shit was on point. So was Malaysia with her Adidas dress on. So anyways, they're talking. Malaysia's just like, I'm tired of these bitches. I'm tired of the bullshit. They're talking about I'm a +1 and I'm this and I'm that because I invited you, Brandi. So now then I became a +1. And, BJ was going off talking her mess to me. She was getting all out of pocket with me or whatever. And so basically, and Malaysia's like, they ain't gonna run me off and they ain't gonna run my friend off, period. This is my town, this is my city. They're gonna give me respect for sure. And Brandi was like, yeah, because I need a job too, girl. And and so like you see that Malaysia really needs a friend because she don't really got no friends on this show. And even if she didn't invite Brandi, believe me, there will be a way. Shawnee, Evelyn, and Tammy will find a way to ignore her or not be her friend because she's still connected to Brandi. So it is what it is. She does need a friend on the show, and she's fighting for a friend to have a job and get a paycheck. Who is Tammy and who is Shawnee and Evelyn to say that Brandi can't be nowhere around? This is America. She can go anywhere she wants to go. I'm not saying that Brandi's the best person in the world, but I'm saying they're trying to block her pockets. They're trying to block her coin. How would they feel if somebody was blocking their coin and blocking their pockets? I don't know if they don't want Brandi on the show because they want to bring Jennifer back, and then Tammy just introduced us to her adopted niece or whatever. So are they trying to replace Brandi? Of course they are. But you know what? If Malaysia's a true friend to Brandi, she's going to fight for her friend to have coins in her pocket to feed her children. That's what she's going to do. It is what it is. Anybody would do that for their friend. If you know your friend's about to get fired or got fired, you're going to try your best to make sure they can continue with the job or try to get them back in the job, especially if it was for a childish reason or it was something that you can get over, that's something that can be gotten over, something that can be accomplished where, okay, it doesn't have to be this serious. You know what I mean? Everybody else says sorry and it's all good. How come Brandi can't say sorry and it be all good? It is what it is. So anyways, moving forward. So then you got Shawnee, Evelyn and Tammy. They're talking at, Shawnee's house before they go to Shania's barbecue. And Shawnee was like, Evelyn was like, the common factor in all the bullshit is who is Jackie. And wait till I let Shania know how Jackie was talking bad about her when Jackie's trying to be her best friend and was stabbing her in the back. But like I said, Evelyn, you was talking about her too. All y'all was talking about Shania. So anyways, let's just point out Jackie talking about her. So anyways, BJ walks in and then, Evelyn says to BJ, oh, I was just downloading. BJ walks in and Evelyn was like, I was just downloading her about Jackie. But, Tammy didn't correct, Evelyn when she said that. She understood, but she had to correct Malaysia later. So it is what it is. There's a lot of double standards on this motherfucking show. So anyways, BJ says, Jackie, words that she used was, Shania is a liability, basically. And Evelyn is going, and then Evelyn says, I'm going to be very messy today, girls. I'm just going to let you know. See, Evelyn's for the bullshit. She's not here for no kumbaya. But she been saying she was for the bullshit. So anyway, then BJ tells the girls that she also met up with Jackie, and she met up with Malaysia the other day, which was the last episode. And basically they was painting, and then Malaysia started talking about how the girls didn't say anything to Malaysia at Jackie's party after the Palm Spring trip, because Malaysia felt like the girls are shading her because of the Palm Spring trip, and she brought Brandi showed up in a public place, in a public restaurant, and they felt like it was an ambush. So then Evelyn goes, I didn't even see her. And that was a total lie because, the last episode, Evelyn was like, oh, I seen Malaysia. She seen me, but she didn't say hi to me. I didn't say hi to her. It was all good. And then Evelyn also said we acted like we didn't see each other. We acted like we didn't know each other. So how did you not see Malaysia? You're lying. Liars. And so then, and Tammy says the same thing. Tammy's tells Tammy, says that she didn't see Malaysia as well. But when Tammy and Shawnee was talking at Tammy's house, Tammy said to Shawnee that, oh, I see Malaysia come down with Jackie. So if you see Malaysia come down with Jackie and you've seen her, and so how you not see her? You know what I mean? And then Evelyn and Tammy are both lying. And Evelyn, it was like then Evelyn also said when she was talking to the girls on the last episode, it was almost like, Malaysia wasn't even there. You know what I mean? And so, Shawnee was like, oh, so Malaysia didn't say hi to y'all or whatever. And then, Evelyn, and then Tammy goes, oh, nah, I didn't even see her. It was just like, we kind of like looked. I kind of looked at her, but it wasn't like I was trying to ignore her or I wasn't trying to say nothing to her or anything like that, but I know she's going to take it that way. I know she's going to feel like I was trying to come at her or I was trying to ignore her, because that's how these girls think that we do. They're going to take it the wrong way anyway. But the problem is, you said that you didn't see Malaysia, and you saw her come down with Jackie. And then when I rewatched the footage, Shawnee seen Malaysia. Evelyn seen Malaysia. So did Tammy. They did purposely try not to turn their necks. So as soon as you walk in, you saw Malaysia standing there, and you guys stayed straight because you seen her from the door. So it is what it is. They be lying. Lying. So anyways, and BJ said that, that Malaysia said that she didn't even know that Brandi was in Palm Springs or whatever, because Brandi has family down there. Then all the girls laugh and chuckle. Shawnee says that she has family down there. Nobody has family down there in Palm Springs. It's basically mostly Caucasian down there in Palm Springs. And Tammy co-signs and says all Caucasian. So basically they're just throwing shade and saying that that Malaysia lied. And most likely Malaysia did lie about Brandi, being that Brandi didn't know about blah blah blah. But they're best friends, so she's gonna tell Brandi that, hey, I'm in Palm Springs. If Brandi's in Palm Springs and Brandi texts him like, where you at? And she tells her, oh, I'm at a restaurant having drinks and whatever, Brandi might pop up. But was it the right thing to do? Who knows? If it was me, if I want my best friend to come, regardless if a bunch of bitches hate my best friend, she's coming through. And let anybody check her or check me. But most likely I wouldn't put myself or my friend in that situation, because it's not even that serious. But we're talking about paper. We're talking about corn. Brandi being seen on TV, that's corn. Hopefully she got paid. But they're trying to block Brandi's money, and they're trying to block, Malaysia money, because in the argument we hear how Tammy truly feels and how all the girls really feel. The older girls, or the pre-minister girls. Menstrual girls. So anyways, it is what it is. So then Evelyn was like, Jackie's all fake, and that's why I don't like her. Brandi's fake, Malaysia's fake. But basically Evelyn was just like, Malaysia's fake because she's gonna try to act like her friend wasn't there, or she didn't know her friend was coming. And then when Brandi ambushed us at the restaurant, Malaysia was sitting back in the corner with a smirk, and she was like, Brandi is fake, and she said she said Malaysia's fake for that. And if you're going to be one way all the time. You know what I mean? So that's where Evelyn's coming from. Evelyn doesn't like, Malaysia. She doesn't like Brandi. None of these girls in this house really like them. But BJ really doesn't have a reason not to like anybody but Shania. When Shania said shut up, but she was intoxicated. So, you know what I mean? She wasn't in her right state of mind or whatever. But it just seems like BJ is jumping on the bandwagon. She wants to be down with this particular clique and this crew. And she's running back and forth, spilling the beans from this one to that one. She's carrying a bone. So whatever bone that she gets hit or thrown at with, she truly deserves it. Because you know what they say, don't kill a messenger, but sometimes the messenger gets killed for bringing the message. So if you want to be the messenger, then be the messenger, but be prepared to have people hang up on you. You know what I'm saying? And come after you. So don't act too innocent. Don't act like you don't have nothing to do with the situation. Don't act like you're not involved. Don't act like you're not throwing your 2 cents in. Don't act like you're not trying to be down with these girls so you can solidify your spot here on Basketball Wives. So BJ, miss me with all that bullshit. Just be real about it. You want to be with these girls, and you can give two shits about these other girls because you feel like they're probably not on your level. And you did say that when you was in an argument with Malaysia. You said to Malaysia that all these women over here got businesses, like, and Malaysia was like, I got a business too. I got businesses. You haven't had a conversation with me, so you don't know what kind of business I do or don't have. So anyways, from that point right there, it lets you know that BJ thinks that she's with the superior group, and let her be with the superior group. But listen, if you want to be the messenger, you're gonna get caught up, and don't be on here trying to come for people like that. Just because you sleeping with a black man does not mean you're a black woman. Does not mean that you can come with all this shade and act all like you bout that, and then when somebody come at you, you want to cry and you want to run and say, whoa, it's me. And then Evelyn was like, oh, only thing Bonnie Jill cares about is just the puppies and natural life and the air. No, she don't only care about the puppies, because she only mentioned the goddamn puppies once on this show, and after that she just been going around carrying messages back and forth from Jackie, Shania, Malaysia, and to her group of superior girls that she feel like a superior and she wants to be down with them. So anyways, you can get it too. So it is what it is. So anyways, we moving forward from that. So anyways, all the girls, they're in the van. It's Evelyn, Malaysia. It's Evelyn, Shawnee, Tammy, and BJ. And Evelyn was like, I don't know how Shania is gonna take it when I tell her Jackie ain't her friend, and all this other stuff. And so the other girls are sitting at the house. So it's like Shania, it's Jackie, it's Christian, and it's Kiana, and Crystal, Evelyn's niece or whatever. They're all there, and they're talking about, and Jackie brings up putting pineapple in your vagina, which sounds terribly. So it is what it is, and they're talking about waxing their coochie, waxing their booties. It's all good. So anyway, Shania pulls, Christian to the side. They have a conversation. Shania apologized. Christian apologized. It's all good. Everything's golden between them. So I guess I can't be mad at Shania no more if Christian ain't mad at her. So anyways, everything's all good. And one thing that Shawnee says in her confessional, she goes, we don't know what we're gonna get from Jackie once Evelyn says that Jackie was talking shit about Shania. We don't know if we're gonna get the crying or distraught Jackie, or we're gonna get the Tasmanian devil Jackie. It's gonna be either or, and Shawnee did call it. So anyways, the other girls in the van, the high society girls, they pull up, they come in or whatever, and everybody gets a hug or whatever, but Jackie does not hug Christian does not hug Jackie. It is what it is. But the first person Jackie hugged is Evelyn, so Jackie's still delusional, like they're cool or whatever. So anyways, Malaysia's sitting there, all the girls sit down, and so then Malaysia, she starts off and she was like, I want to talk to you, Tammy, I heard you had a problem with me, that you were mad at me because Brandi showed up at the Palm Springs trip and all that other good stuff. I heard you were speaking on me, because she heard that from who? Bonnie Jill, the messenger. So anyways, Tammy was like, yeah. He was like, I told you that I did not want to be around Brandi several times. And so when Brandi showed up, it made me feel like you was like, fuck me as a human being, fuck whatever I say, because you just totally disrespected me or whatever. And so that's what it is. And so Tammy was like, so then, Malaysia was like, it wasn't like that. She's my girl. She's my friend. I didn't bring her there to ambush or anything like that. It just ended up happening that so happened she was in Palm Springs. So, Malaysia sticking to that story, which I don't believe is true. And so then that's when they was like, you was a +1. And so, Malaysia was like, yeah, I'm getting into that. I didn't know I was a +1. If I knew I was a +1, I would have never came. I got an email saying that I was invited. So I went, because I already got a bunch of friends. I don't need no new friends. And plus, none of the things that you women be doing be popping on the other side. So if I knew I was a +1, I would have never came. And Jack is just sitting there looking like, oh shit. And so Malaysia was like, if I just knew, I wouldn't have came at all. So it is what it is. And Malaysia was like, I would not be somewhere where I'm not wanted. And then that's when Tammy goes, I didn't say you wasn't wanted. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And so And then Evelyn was like, you was never even invited to, Malaysia. You was a plus one. And so that throws, Malaysia back like, damn, I really was a plus one. So anyways, it is what it is. And so then, Malaysia, she's saying her spill. She was like, I wasn't, like, I don't want to be disrespected or whatever. It's like, I didn't want to mess up your trip, Evelyn. I wanted us to procreate together. And then that's when Tammy goes, I'm not going to sit here and act like that's a fucking word. Like, you're using the word improperly, Malaysia. So I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not, like, agreed. So then, Malaysia was like, you know what I meant by it. And right now I'm angry and upset and I'm not spilling my words right or correctly at this point. But you know what I mean. And then and then Tammy goes, yeah, you use it improperly because you're stupid as fuck. And then that's when Malaysia goes, no, you're stupid as fuck. So, it's high school. Like, what's her name? Shawnee said, but Shawnee, you're high school too. Because you jumped in to be a high schooler too as well. So Malaysia was like, no, you look stupid as fuck with that white shit under your eyes. I don't know who did your makeup. You make a lot of mistakes with the makeup that you be choosing to wear. I was like, whoa. Then Tammy was like, listen, learn the English language. And Malaysia was like, I learned the English language another time, but right now you look stupid as fuck though. And so anyways, then Tammy goes, you got issues with me, Malaysia? And Malaysia goes, no, I don't. Malaysia goes, no, I don't have an issue with you, but you're trying to play me and saying little smart stuff and little smart remarks, and I ain't having it. And so Tammy was like, yo, I'm not here for you to disrespect me. You got your and Tammy was like, I got your fucking number. And then Malaysia goes, I got your fucking number too. I got your address. I got your email. I know where you live at. I can text you. I can call you. It's all good, honey. And so, Tammy was like, Tammy's like, I got your number. This bitch is trying me. She is trying me. She's trying me. So, but Tammy ain't jumping froggish. She ain't leaping. They're just having conversation. Malaysia ain't leaping either. They're just having conversation. Then that's when, Shawnee jump in and she goes, Major, you are trying. Shawnee says to Malaysia, it's like, you don't have any substance. You don't have anything really going on. It's like everything goes back and forth like high schooler. And so then, Malaysia was like, oh, well, you don't have any substance either. So what are you trying to say? And she's right. They're both right. So anyways, they're both jabbing and throwing jabs at each other, but it is what it is. And then... And so then that's when Tammy goes, I don't want to be around your friend, just like you should go and be with her too and support her too. You should leave and go with your friend and support her too and be gone. Basically, so Tammy's letting us know, which I said earlier, that they don't want Malaysia or Brandi there because they got replacements to fill their spots. I don't know who they want to fill their spots for. I kind of said maybe Hazel, maybe Jennifer or whatever, but Tammy was like, you need to be going with your friend Brandi. You need to go over there and support her too. So it is what it is, and Malaysia's right on point with calling these women out because they're trying to take her. They took Brandi's spot. Basically, she just appears and disappears, and now they're trying to disappear Malaysia out the door. In my opinion, that's what it looks like to me. So anyways, then Tammy says to Malaysia, I am always present and available right here. There's only open space and opportunity, baby. And so, Malaysia's like, whatever. And then, Malaysia goes to Evelyn. So what was your problem with Brandi? You was cool with her. All of a sudden now it's like there's an issue, there's shade or whatever. And then so Malaysia was, and so Brandi, so then Evelyn was like, my problem with her is, if she was here, I wouldn't be here right now. You're here, and I kind of wasn't going to be here. So basically, Evelyn's also saying that she doesn't want to film with Brandi, and she doesn't really want to film with Malaysia. Basically, it's like a ploy to get Malaysia and Brandi off the show. for good and bring whoever they want to bring in. That's how I feel about it. So Malaysia explains to Evelyn that, I text my girl, she texts me or whatever, and I told her I was at the restaurant, she came through. And then that's when Evelyn says that if my best friend wasn't wanted somewhere, I wouldn't put her in a position to be somewhere where a bunch of females don't want her around, and especially after someone told you, like Tammy don't want her around. But she could do whatever she want to do, because right now it's more than just Brandi. You guys are trying to get Malaysia and Brandi off the show for good. So it's not just about Brandi showing up. It's way deeper than that. So anyways, and so Evelyn's answered what is her name, Malaysia question, and she was like, the reason why I'm here is because they told me that she wasn't gonna be here, that Brandi wasn't gonna be here, and then you wasn't gonna be here either. And so then Tammy's in the background going boom, boom, boom. Then that's when Shawnee steps in and says, you don't have no substance. And Malaysia says to her, you don't have no substance either. And she goes, yes, I feel you don't have any either. You know what I mean? So Shawnee goes, this is what I'm talking about, how you going back and forth as high schoolish. No, you're being high schoolish too, jumping in and saying somebody don't got no substance when you don't got no substance. When you got BJ, when you got Evelyn, and you got Tammy doing all your dirty work for you, when you're really the mastermind behind this whole situation. And Jackie's supposed to be your friend or not, you ain't even let her know what's going on. And you know that you guys seen Brandi at the birthday party. The reason why you guys ignore her, you guys were sending a the reason why you guys were ignoring Malaysia, you guys were sending a message to Malaysia that she's not wanted and you don't want to film with her. Basically, Tammy said she didn't want to film with her just now at the table, and so did Evelyn, in so many different words, but she definitely said she didn't want to film with Brandi. And she also said that she didn't want to film with Malaysia because she thought Malaysia wasn't going to be at the dinner. So therefore, you guys are gunning for these two girls' positions, and it ain't cool, because don't mess with nobody corn. If you don't like somebody, you can't stand them, that's good. Everybody goes to a job where they work with people that they don't like, they can't stand, but you don't go out your way to try to get them fired to stop their bread and butter, stop them from feeding their family. When you do shit like that, that's when it becomes real beef, because when you trying to take money out of my family's mouth and my hands, that's when there's a problem. That's when it's more than just little catty high school drama bullshit. We're talking about paying rent, paying light, gas. We're talking about core insurance. So it is what it is. So anyways, so it is what it is. So then Evelyn then Jackie jumps in, and she's just like, so then that's when BJ jumps in, and she goes, she's yes and Shawnee, and the Malaysia call on her. Malaysia goes, you know what, you need to be quiet, BJ, because no one's talking to you. You're over there yelling, yaying everything Shawnee's saying. And so then that's when BJ goes, oh, these women over here got careers, they got businesses. And so basically, like I said, BJ was throwing a shot at Malaysia, letting her know that she's considered, the other side of the girls are considered to be downgrades, and she's on the high sedity side with the other girls, and she's choosing that side because she wants to be down with them. She's not choosing it because of personal behavior, personal attitude. It's because of status, and she's trying to solidify her part on Basketball Wives, which they're trying to get Malaysia and Brandi off the show, in my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So it is what it is. So anyways, from there, Malaysia, she goes in her confessional, and she goes, well, if it don't apply, then let it fly by, Shawnee. She said, if it don't apply, let it fly by, Shawnee. She ain't trying to hear it. So anyways, and then that's when Evelyn jumps in, and she goes, well, let the train keep on moving, because Jackie jumps in and goes, do y'all got a problem with me? She opens the door for Evelyn, because Evelyn's going to open that door anyway and pull out that red carpet. So anyways, Evelyn is like, you was talking shit about Shania. You said you didn't like her, and she was a liability or something, and then all of a sudden, like, you her best friend or whatever. And so then Evelyn points to BJ to co-sign, and BJ said, yes, you did say that. You did say that she was a liability. You did say that you didn't like her and all this other stuff. And then Jackie was like, what are you talking about? We shared clams together. I'm cool with her. I would never say anything about her. That's what Jackie always says. And Jackie was like, I don't remember anything like this. I don't remember saying nothing like this at all. What are you talking about? Jackie and her selective memory. Like, all these girls got selective memory. It is what it is. So then, anyways, that's when Kristen jumps in. Kristen jumps in, and Kristen was like, "Yes, you did say that. As a matter of fact, this is what you said. I can't fuck with her because I'll go to jail behind her. She's a liability. Let me refresh your memory." And so then that's when Jackie jumps up to Kristen, like, "Kristen, what are you talking about? You had a problem with her, and you was talking about her yourself. You was talking about Shania yourself." Now Jackie remembers some things. And so then, Kristen was like, "Me and her worked it out." And so then that's when Jackie was like, "You also was talking about her too, BJ. You also was talking about Shania. You said you didn't like her." "Oh yeah, because she told me to shut up." So Jackie remembers that. But BJ fails to say that, "Hey, I was talking about Shania too as well." Just like Evelyn fails to say, and so just like Tammy and Shawnee failed to say that they was talking about Shania as well, because they do comments about her style, her dressing, all types of stuff. So it is what it is. So anyways, and then now BJ's getting all nervous and she's getting all scared, and she was like, "Oh yes, you did say that." And Jackie was like, "I didn't say a motherfucking thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I had dinner. You had dinner with me and my husband. We went on a double date, bitch. And you gonna stab me in the back and trying to say I said this. I didn't say none of that." So Jackie's trying to get at, BJ, and BJ says, "Oh, I see this wild lady coming after me. Yeah, she needs to come and snatch you up, because sometimes when you give out the messages, you gotta be prepared for the repercussions. Don't act like it's just all good, like you're gonna sit up here and no one's gonna say nothing to you. You on this show, you want to be solidified. Let's see you get solidified, because all these women been through hell and back to have their position on this show. The main cast. I'm not talking about all the other ones. Even Shania went in to be on the show. Let's see, you gotta put in work. Just because you sexing homeboy does not mean that's work. So anyways, it is what it is. And so Jackie was like, "I don't give a fuck, blah, blah, blah. She's lying on me, Shawnee." So Jackie's doing the normal Jackie thing. The normal, anytime that she's caught in a lie or she's trying to distract people, like, Shawnee and Evelyn said, that's what Jackie does. So then Jackie kind of gets loose and she kind of gets over there towards BJ. She's getting closer to it. She's getting close. But nah, she doesn't get to it. It would have been nice to have two back-to-backs, Love and Hip Hop fight and then having Basketball Wives fight. But anyways, I'm not here for the violence, but this is entertainment. It's TV. They can go right to the hospital. They got security. They got directors. They got producers. It's just like any other show. So anyways, BJ was like, "I'm out of here. I'm going. I can't believe she's going to do this," or whatever. And so anyways, BJ's leaving. And then Jackie's like, "Bye, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Bye, bitch." I'm like, yo. And so then Shawnee goes up to Malaysia and says, "I don't have a problem with you." "No, because you got your minions to have the problem with her," or whatever. So Jackie was like, "Goodbye, I'm leaving." So that is what it is. We'll see what happens next week. Peace.